Hey Leo, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning into your Who's Coming Towards You Oracle of Love reading. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, having a look to see who's coming in for love, romance and relationships. So we'll have a look and see what cards pop up for you, Leo, and we'll see what we can learn about this person. I will be doing an extended reading to this reading as well, and the extended version is sort of more into the relationship, what you can sort of expect, or the kind of relationship that this person is willing to offer, or it's almost like a glimpse of what a relationship with them could potentially look like. So if you're keen on this video and want to check out the extended, the link is available below to that. Otherwise, let's have a look and see, Leo, who's coming towards you. Okay, the Priestess of Magic, so straight away quite a magical connection that's coming forward around you. When I see this card, I often feel like it's the intervening of the universe or God or your spirit guides that are sort of orchestrating this fantastic connection between you and this person here. Now, they've got a bit of magic around them, so I do feel like it's someone that's quite animated. I feel like it's someone who's very inspiring. I feel like it's someone who's quite enchanted. There's a little two moons here, so it could be someone with Cancerian tendencies or influences here. This priestess is often seen as pregnant, so look, this can be someone who is all about growth. Maybe they're naturally quite maternal or paternal. They may already have children, okay, or look after children, maybe even work with children in the education sector, in children's health, for example. So there could be something around the family, reproduction. It could be something that they work in. But magic, this person makes things happen. I feel like there's an element of magic about them, so I feel like this is more connected to the way they think, Leo, and this is quite nice here because I feel like it's going to point to someone that still holds that magic, okay, whether this is the inner child, whether this is their youthfulness, their playful side. I think you'll really come to appreciate this side of that person that's coming forward here. It could be quite a magical first impression or connection as well. It could happen under very interesting, peculiar circumstances. Okay, Four of Swords, the Judgment card, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, lots of air energy here with the Four and the Knight, so it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The Four of Swords is definitely someone that's quite in their mind, so I feel like this person's imagination is everything to them. They're very much in their mind quite often. It can point to someone a little bit more on the reserved side. It can point to someone who's currently single or has put love to rest, so they may be available. They could be highly independent. They could be a little bit more on the quiet side and be involved in spiritual things like meditation. They could work with rest or respite or something like this. I feel like they're quite a gentle person, but I feel like they're definitely on guard about something here. So you might come to realize that as the two of you involve a connection here. But the Four of Swords can also be a bit of inactivity. So I feel like this person hasn't had much activity in their love relationships in the recent past, okay? They've got the Judgment card about them, so I feel like they are a good judge of character, or they may pass judgment for their work, maybe through publications, maybe through reviews, maybe through blogs, announcements. They may be working in the media or journalism industry, for example. They could also be working with law, legality, contracts even. But the butterflies here, lots of butterflies which signify a transformation, or this person potentially either communicating with you already, or that communication is coming in very strongly around you, Leo. But beautiful angel here, so something about an announcement or a reveal. This person is going to reveal something major about themselves to you, or is actually going to reveal something about yourself. Whether they'll intend to do this or not, I think that may just happen. The Knight of Swords can indicate someone who does like to proceed ahead. The Knight of Swords likes a reassurance, okay, likes and needs that mental reassurance and validity. The Knight of Swords can also be someone who is quite fast-paced natured, so I do feel like they might like to do things when it comes to a relationship fairly quickly, especially if they've been out of one for quite some time. So give them a little bit of time, Leo, because I feel like this person needs time to come to their senses and grasp themselves. But the Knight of Swords, sometimes they don't know when to stop something, so they can overwhelm themselves at times, especially with words. So I think that's something that this person has around them that you'll need to sort of pick up on. Okay, we've got the Knight of Wands, the Star card, very nice, and the Empress. Okay, Nine of Wands is fire energy. Nine of Wands is a bit of precaution, okay, is potentially prevention or subtlety. This person could be quite subtle in a lot of ways, or try to blend in. I feel like they could be a little bit shy. They might have a shyness, or they like to do things very subtly. I don't think they're very exclusive, or they're into that, all these proclamations of love and these grand gestures and things. I think they're a little bit more subtle about these things. So again, a little bit of patience with this person. There may be a little bit of fear bubbling up underneath the surface with the Nine of Wands because of that capricious energy. Okay, this person is potentially a little bit scared of relationships here. They may be even encountering some sort of healing here. They've got the Star card around them. Now, it could indicate Aquarian energy, or this person being under the sign of an Aquarius. And I feel like with the Star card, this person can exude a lot of confidence, but I definitely feel there's a vulnerability about them. They could also be in the public eye, be an influencer, be quite well known amongst the community or amongst the industry. They could even be in the public eye somehow with the Star card here, but it can be healing. It can also point to destiny and fate. This person could be a healer of some sort in the medical realm, rehabilitation, in spiritual healing, in emotional healing, or they may be going through some sort of healing themselves, Leo, and you'll sort of notice this as the two of you connect. But the Star card is definitely destiny and hope. I do feel like this person is filled with a lot of that sort of energy. It's never been taken away from them. The sort of hope and happiness and bliss that we live in, in our childhood years, that sort of ritualistic behavior and mode of thinking, I don't think that's ever left them. And that's not to say that they're really immature and they're still childlike. They could be childlike, but in a very innocent way, in a very hopeful way is what I'm seeing with the Star card. But they could be involved or have interest, in the stars, in God, in faith, in spirituality, in astrology, astronomy. They may have that sort of curiosity here, but they have star quality to them, Leo. Definitely going to notice that about them. You'll also be deeply attracted. The Empress is here, so a very beautiful physical, not only an outer attraction to this person, but also a very strong internal attraction. The Empress is a very strong spiritual and infatuation link. It's a very earthly energy, so I feel like you'll see this person grow when you connect. They may work in the beauty industry, or they may work with fine arts, culture, literature, estates, things that are quite well known, wealthy venues, wealthy people. They may be involved in those sort of social circles, potentially here with the Empress. But you will be impressed with them, and you can see she's got these golden leaves below her. This person could be destined to be quite wealthy or lucky, blessed, okay? Blessings are coming up around them, or they attract blessings everywhere they go, every experience they have. Maybe it's their mode of thinking, that magic, but they bring out magic somehow in people or experiences or feelings. So they have a very powerful energy about them, but I do think potentially they'll bring that out in you as well, Leo. So, that's very, very exciting, but you'll definitely be attracted here. Lots of golden tones. So yellow being a color of warmth, I do feel like they're fairly friendly. They're quite warm. They could be quite affectionate. Again, that yellow is sun energy, it's youthfulness. So they could have lots of fire in their chart potentially, which would be very compatible with you as well, Leo. But they could have fair features here as well, or like sunny location, sunny weather, but I think it's a warmth. I do. I feel it's more to do with their spirit, their energy, their aura, okay? I will leave your reading at that, Leo, and continue on with your extended, because I'm very interested to see what this person could potentially be offering you romantically. So you're more than welcome to join me for that, the link to which will be below in the Show More section. Thank you again so much for tuning in, Leo. And if you would like a private reading with me, my email is listed below. Otherwise, take care and bye for now.